We had been coming to this farm a couple of years with the young girls that I had.
My dad, my sister, and I, we all came here when we were little, and we always bought a tree here.
And one day, Mr. Clayton, who owns the farm, asked,
I think I'm trying to sell the farm, and my dad was like, well, I'd be interested.
And we were riding on the hay rack, and I said, sure. And that next year I helped him. The following year, this was in 2008, he decided to get out of the business, and so I bought the business from him and took over the business from him.
And for 8 years now, we have owned the tree farm, and I've loved it ever since. I just have so many awesome memories at the farm, and I love it every single year. I just love it even more and more.
I run and operate the Country Cove Christmas Tree Farm, which is a choose and cut and pre-cut Christmas tree farm. We are agritourism, probably at its best, because we deal directly with the consumer or the customer. In this case, we are meeting them face to face, and that is one of the reasons they come here. I believe two big things. They get a great product, and number two, they get a great experience. The offering of complimentary cocoa and hot cider. What we have found now in my 10th year, people remember this more than they remember the tree. This is more than they remember anything else. I have kids that now work for me loading trees or working our wreath shop, and they will remember that. That's the thing they remember. My girls, that's what they remember, getting the cocoa and the cider. So for some reason, people have a fond memory of that, and that's one of the reasons we do that.
What I do is I'm in charge, as you can kind of see behind me. This is the tree barn, and this is where we sell all of our pre-cut Fraser firs, which we get imported from East Tennessee, North Carolina. And I'm kind of in charge of making sure that the customers get the tree that they want, the Fraser fir that they want, and then we take them from the barn and we put them in the line so that way the boys can take them to their cars.
We have a gift shop that lets people have their ornaments for their tree. Then we'll sell some other things like tree stands. We do some additives to extend the life of the tree, and we try to educate people on having the trees last as long as they possibly can. Another successful agritourism this year was photography. Professional photographers will come and rent the building. My wife will set up props that they can use and throughout the farm, that they could have couches, various Christmas decorations, and then they'll bring their own. And that has been very successful for us and gives Country Cove a name for people to do that. We're on Instagram, Twitter, and also Facebook. Social media has made the small agritourism business to what it is today. And that's a pretty bold statement, but without websites, without all the other information we have, especially the website has done everything for us, because now if you want to choose and cut tree, you can find it. 30 years ago, you had trouble finding a place to cut. You would have to go advertise and try to find where it was at. Now you just search Country Cove or search Christmas Trees, Tennessee, and you'll come up with 40 farms that are available that you can choose your own tree, or like ours says, with the pre-cut tree.
Busiest day normally is not the Saturday after Black Friday, but the next Saturday. That's usually our busiest day. The parking lots, they were filled up completely all the way back to the tree line. It was crazy. It's just the busiest day.